What's up, everyone? This is Ash, and this is Mage Monsters 2. So I started a run just kind of for fun on my own to get some practice in, and it's turning out pretty good. So what I did with Ephro here, the necromancer, is I got the demon commander for my starting unit, right? So I have a demon unit, and as soon as possible, I got the demon imps. So we have the imps right away, and as soon as I had enough money, I didn't worry about interest just yet. I got the tier 2 upgrade, and it gave me this guy, the beast guy, but then I went ahead and bought a demon unit. Then I got this guy, and as soon as available, I got the next tier. So here we are with multiple demon units. I have enough army to really make a push, and I'm working on his health and the speed, the move speed of his units, which actually is playing a pretty good role. I think I overlooked move speed for skeletons, because then they can run in there and deal some damage way faster than they can get to the necromancer. So let's go ahead and try this. I'm not going to do any upgrades this round. I'm going to hold out for tier 4 so I could get a max level of demons. Let's see how this plays out. So I may have made a mistake in not upgrading just yet, but I mean they're pushing pretty decent. I do need to upgrade pretty soon though. You can see it did make an impact on my units. So I mean a faster summon actually would be a good idea. So we're at 426. We could upgrade the hero. I could hold on to the money and try to survive another round, but that's a lot of units. I think I'm actually gonna make a push here. I'm gonna make a push, and but there was no demon units on tier 4, right? Let's double check. Paladins, Elf Sentinel, Beast Stalkers. Yeah, I don't think there's any demon units here. Let's go ahead and get some acolytes just to have something else here. I'm gonna have to hold out for tier 5, but we can always downgrade if we need to. I'm not doing like the max interest at the moment, but that's okay because I would rather have more units. I actually want to get more units on the board here. Let's go ahead and get some like paladins in the mix as well. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna get all the skeletons. See, the skeletons are very fast. They rush in there and do some pretty decent damage. I'm hoping with all these units on the board. Oh, they're all right though. They're able to push through. So that's good. I really feel like just having a big army is useful for this guy. And of course, I'm pushing for the demon army. I have a human synergy too, apparently. If you have 3 or more different human units, your human army and hero gain a 25% chance to pierce armor on attack. Okay, I don't know how that works for my hero because he has the skeletons, right? So does that perk work for his skeletons? Because he doesn't have an attack. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna do more speed to summon quicker. Getting some damage up for them might be a good idea too. But I need to hold out for this and push for the 180. Oh gosh, I might just do it now actually. Oh good, it just gave me the synergy I needed. So we can spawn 6 elite skeletons if he were defeated, which is good. Let's just get into it. We'll stick with that. I want to start working on that interest a little bit now because we are down to 1, which is just 10 gold. And I think we can probably push through these guys. Yeah, we did it. Some skeleton health, probably not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and get that. I know that all the other upgrades will also work for the skeleton, but you know, overall, I just want some strong skeleton units. I'm gonna use a little bit of my money, and let's see. We don't have an elf synergy yet, so let's get some elves. And I think there's a tier 4 elf too, right? So I'm gonna get the tier 4 elf. Acolyte. This one, Elf Sentinel. I still don't have the elf synergy, so I'm missing like a lower tier elf. So we'll check on that later. Let's go ahead and get in here for now. I'm going to get a couple synergies if I can. If I can get like at least the first level of all the synergies, that would be very beneficial for our overall character. Okay, so we got Demon Commander. Let's get some life still for our units. Just, you know, have some kind of a life leech for them. All right, so let's go push back. I don't have to buy any more tiers, so that's a good thing. Let's push back. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but all right. I guess we'll get the Sandstalkers. I do like Sandstalkers. They're pretty cool. So let's right-click that. Tier 3, and do we have an elf here that we missed? Elven Elites, yes, we do. So now we have the base level of all synergies but beast. So we need to get one more, and it's gonna be the beast. Reroll that, please. There's no beast on this level, is there? Okay, so we're gonna get more cavaliers. I do like cavaliers. We do have a marksman, so that one counts already. Do we have a level 2 beast? Wormlings. We already have wormlings though. So I'm missing spiders from level 1. I'm gonna go ahead and just get it now because I want to get everything out of the way. All right, there we go. So we have those tiers done. I think tier 5 has more beast. It's tier 5 or tier 4. One of those has more beast. So we're gonna start working on your synergies just a little bit. Let's go ahead and get you guys in there. Try to get those synergies to 6, and then we'll work on a lot of our character builds or character strengths. Okay, so we got Demon Commander, we got Skeleton Health, and we got more life steal. We're gonna do more life steal. Let's get that life steal up because it does benefit my skeletons, right? So it makes sense to get high life skill. There's a cat in my hallway. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna get interest up to hopefully 5, and then everything after that is basically like a savings account that earns interest rate, right? We're gonna get more money doing that, which means more upgrades. I do want to get more done for our necromancer too. So see, acolyte, we could do attack speed for our archers. I'll do some armor for the skeletons. Sure, why not? Oh boy, okay. These guys, you're gonna go in the middle. I'm gonna have you like over here somewhere. I just do not want you to be overwhelmed by these dudes, so it makes more sense to just move you around. Yeah, because they do make a push with their little ninja moves. All right, so we got summon range. Let's do that. Let's get some summon range in there. And now we have 581, so we could do, let's do a tier 5 unit. Is there any beast in here? I don't think so. Do I have the human mage yet? I don't have the high elf, do I? Yeah, I do. And I also have, so I didn't have the human mage. Let's go ahead and get the human mage. Oh, we have the moon rider also. All right, so that could help with some of that synergy. Let's go again. I used too much money there. This guy's crazy. Look at his little burn. His burn move's insane. So this is one of the first bosses, I guess elite bosses, whatever you want to call them. But if we can blast through him, then we should be able to kind of get through the rest of this, right? Let's go and get some ephral health, just so we have more summons if we need it. But I think he's okay right now. Might need to do some of those duplication summons. Right click. I have to right click this one. So tier 4. Acolytes. Do I have sentinels? Acolytes. I do have acolytes. Golems? I didn't have golems. Now I have golems. So we already have some acolytes. Okay. I have the elf sentinels. Is there anything we're missing? Paladins? No, we got paladins. All right, so we gotta go to tier 3. Demon Commander. We have shamans. I already have all these dudes. I think I have the elites too. Marksman. Marksman? No, we have marksman. We already have marksman. Do we have the elites? We do. Is there any tier 3s that we're missing before we move on to the next tier that I skipped through? No. I'll go ahead and get some more cavaliers here though, because cavaliers are really useful units. All right, so tier 2. What do we have? We have wormlings. We have demon slashers. We got all those guys already here. Elven defenders. I believe I have one, if I'm not mistaken. Elven defender. I'm gonna go and get some wolves though. I didn't have wolves, and I don't have elven defenders. So that's the next one to get. Elven defender. Let's go. Just remember that. You tier 3 and it's elven defender. So let's blast through these guys real quick. Just get as many units as I can, because those synergies are really like turning the tides here. We have 5 compound now. Skeleton damage, skeleton armor, or let's do damage. And let's go, it's tier 2, right? Tier 2, and we're doing reroll. We need elven defenders. So did that max out my elfin units? No, because we need archers and we need swordsmen too, right? So let's go to tier 1. Swordsman. Tier 1 again. I already got spiders. Elven units. Do I have blacksmiths? No, I don't. I don't even have blacksmiths. Wow. But I do have the synergy already. I'm still going to get blacksmiths just to have a very diverse group here. Then we have one more beast that we need. So let's see. We have spiders, wormlings, wolf, this guy, and where's the other beast? This one. We're missing one more beast. Where is it? It's not tier 1 because that's spiders. Is it tier 4? Now, tier 4 is golems and sandstalkers. Alright, let's get into this, and I'm gonna have to look right now. It might be a tier 5. I thought there wasn't any beast. I could be mistaken. I thought there wasn't any beast in tier 5s, but I'll double check it right now. After this run here. And then everything after that's just gonna be, you know, getting my synergies equaled out, and then, let's see, summon cooldown. Yeah, let's do some summon cooldown here. Let's check tier 5. Lichen. Lichen was the last beast. Alright. Because I liken the lichen. Alright, so we're gonna do some synergies. We're just gonna get this as strong as possible. Humans demon way, yeah, sure. We're just gonna keep, you know, pumping through this. Demons elven way. Demons beast way. I want my demons to be very powerful because demon perks really help with my summons as well. So it's nice to have all together. You guys are really doing a good job. You're able to push through this a bit. Don't allow the necromancer to die. Oh, this might be the end. This is the end. So level 19 is the end of that run. But I have a good understanding of it, right? So I'm going to try it again and just kind of push through what we can here. Restart. Okay, so we're going to go for getting the imp units right away. I feel like I focused too much on getting those last synergies at the end, I suppose, when I should have been just strengthening my units I already have. So let's go ahead and get some skeleton move speed. That worked out pretty well for me last time. And we need the imp right away. So we're going to save up for tier 2 now. And I'm not going to focus too quickly on getting tier 6. I'm going to work on getting my units a bit stronger. See, faster summon is a good idea. And let's get tier 2. Now I'm going to focus on these 2 tiers a bit. So this tier right here, I'm going to reroll one single time because I do need my first synergy. So we have 4 demons already, which is great. We already almost at that 6 mark for synergies, which is great news for us. Okay, so we can do move speed. Let's do some move speed. Sure, we'll get our skeletons move a little bit quicker. This is where it starts getting a little tricky. We have this dude here who's got we have a lot of units spawning in, but we're able to just kind of wipe the floor with them, which is good news. All right, cool. We need some more health for our main hero unit, as for sure. I mean, he's dying. All right, level 5. We should be able to last all the way to level 7 with what we have here. I say that, and then we're just not doing good. Okay, skeleton health, or additional skeleton. We're gonna do with some health. It's always good to get some more health for our units. Right, so we get upgrade our hero if we wanted to. We're not there yet. We're almost there. I might be able to get the 3 coin interest. I mean, 30 is better than 2, right? I'm not gonna try for getting 50 right away, as you can tell, I'm a little bit shy on my skeletons here. I'm gonna take the extra. It's just good to have more skeletons. So I'm gonna do 1 upgrade here. I want to do more health for our main units, and I'm gonna have to push past this a little bit. I need more. We're about to be on tier 8. I mean, here we're gonna go one more round. But tier 8, I think I need more units. I never seem to survive that tier unless I have enough units. Like, even now, I'm struggling. Look at this. My skeletons were able to help push past, but still. Summon faster. Yeah, let's summon faster. So we're going to get some more units here. We're going to take some wolves. Heal for 40% when killing an enemy. That's a good one. We're going to take... We already have all those guys. We're going to take some elven defenders. Start getting ourselves a little equalized here. Some archers. And lastly, some swordsmen. Let's do it. There should be plenty of units to kind of pack a punch, right? So everybody really complements each other, and having some strong upgrades is a good thing. Really, having a Lycan with a lot of wolves could prove to be pretty useful with the summoner as well. Let's get some summon range. We're at 416. Can we survive another round without upgrading? No, I'm gonna move him back. Let's go. Get his units in there. Okay, we can survive this round. It's like around level 19 or something where we just... Oh, maybe we can't survive this round. Wow, okay. Tricky. All right, we're back at this. So I have an army pretty much here. I need one more demon, which would be at the next tier. And I'm doing spells. So, you know, you guys have mentioned this several times in the comments, and sometimes I don't follow what I should here. So here's some spells. Toxic Blast, and we have Bless. So I'm using Bless, which bless an ally, healing it for 200 health. Also gives plus 30 armor and 100 bonus damage. So I'm using this for the skeletons that I summon, which is pretty helpful. And I'm using Toxic Blast to, of course, slow down the enemies and take out the range units, if that's a thing I could do. So we're on level 9 now. I'm going to go ahead and unlock this so we can start progressing towards, you know, more demons. Is there any demons on this? I don't think there is demons on this level, right? So let's go ahead and get some golems, and let's get in there. We're going to go ahead and just toxic them, and we're going to bless that unit. More toxic storm, please. Bless the golem. There we go. He punched with a blessed punch. So bless can give more armor. I'll go ahead and get some more armor. Sure. I want to be helping out in this situation so we don't have to just rely completely on our units to do all the work. All right, so we can do tier 5, which will give me the other demon unit potentially. I'm going to lose all my interest, but it's worth it. It's worth it to be able to get this thing maxed out. This synergy right here is now maxed out. So that's a good thing to have. This should just take care of business here. All right, so we have a horde of enemies right here. Let's just, blast these guys first. There we go. Get you all healed up. I healed up a werewolf, apparently. Just a wolf. So let's do some skeleton health. I want to get your guys' health up in general. Like, everybody's health should be really high. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing going. So I want to get more damage-dealing spells. Maybe another heal. And that way I can kind of be in control of the situation here as much as possible. Alright, so this one, bless you. Bless you! Cool. This is working pretty good. So we could do some cooldown reduction. Actually, that's a good idea. I should probably jump into a bunch of cooldown reduction. We're on stage 12 here. I do want to get some more units. Let's see. What do we want to get? Let's start working on our humans. So tier 4 human. Let's get some acolytes as well. Oh, I guess let's get a mage. So that gave me the human synergy. All right, and we're going to get Moon Rider here, and I'm gonna work on getting at least tier 1 of the synergy. So let's see, high elf, Moon Rider. So we need one more elf, which we can get from tier 1, elven archers, and we're gonna also get the human. Oh, I didn't mean to get that. We're gonna get the human swordsman. I know I'm using all my money. Let's get the beast, and I can't get the human swordsman yet. We'll get them later. Go ahead and drop this over here. Boop. Got a whole horde of them. Bless someone in there. No problem. Okay, and then bam, poison. That poison works really good. I like the poison spell. Okay, so we could do more Ephro health right here. Just, you know, we could also do more cleave for a demon breaker. That might be a good one too. Or 10% health for non-hero. No, we're gonna do that one. All right, so we're looking pretty good so far. I mean, let's go ahead and get a new spell. Healing Wave. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're going to be in control of healing all of our units, really. All right, so let's go and drop some toxicity over there. Some toxicity. Okay, and then we're good. All right. Heal everybody up. So we're going to heal. Healing Wave heals plus 8 health every second. Yeah, that's a good one to have. I'll do it. Okay, so now these guys can be a little bit tricky, right? I only have one interest. I do want to save. All right, let's save. We'll save our money. Just keep dropping these attacks on these guys. We have to. Oh, we're good. Okay. Okay, we might be able to get this over to 50. I don't know. Level 19 gets a little bit tricky, right? So we got attack speed, toxic blast, attack speed slow, and we get to do damage. Let's do damage for all these spells. Okay. Now we have these guys to deal with here. That's going to be an interesting one. Let's go ahead and get those swordsmen we were talking about earlier. Get the swordsmen. So I think we have all the tier 1 units, right? We have the imps, the swordsmen, the... yeah, we have the blacksmith. Yeah, we have all the tier 1 units. Let's focus in on tier 2 a little bit. So we need the elf, right? The elven unit there. We don't have wormlings yet. Okay, so that's it for now. I don't want to go too crazy. And let's get in here. So these guys are going to blast through. They're so crazy. We're going to heal everybody up real quick. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it. Toxic blast duration increased. Oh, that could be really handy, actually. I'll take that. So we have a strong unit. I can just keep hitting him with toxic blast while everybody concentrates fire, I guess. We're not gonna upgrade anything. There we go. There we go. We have a hero unit in there. Heal everybody up. And then come on, heal these guys. There we go. Keep those skeletons nice and healed. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. It's not that bad when you keep the heals going. Summon range. Yeah, let's do summon range. I don't really need much more health just yet for our hero. He's doing okay. I think we can survive this. There's 6 of them. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Let's keep it up. I'm going to hit you guys with some toxic blast. There we go. Heal them up. And we're good. We're now at 5. 5, 5, 5. So we can do extra skeletons, we can do more toxic blast, or we can do more... Let's do more health for non-hero units. Now we can get... We can either get another spell, or we could just, you know, maybe some cooldowns, actually. Let's work on our damage and our cooldowns for our spells. Just make the damage insane, that'd be great. Cooldown reduction. A little bit more cooldown reduction would be great. Heal all healing spells, plus 20% heal. That could be pretty nice. Bless is 130 health healed. You guys keep saying the bless is really, really good. I mean, it is very targety. Like, you have to have a good target, right? I'll take it. All right, so we need to start working on our synergies just a little bit here. So we have everything from this tier, right? Yeah, we do. I think we do. I don't see anything else that we could possibly benefit from there. So we have tier 1, tier 2's done. We need tier 3, but we're gonna hold out a little bit. Go ahead and get these guys with some of this blast. Okay, and then we need to hit them with some stuff real quick. Look at this. We're taking some ouchies here. Too many units going on. Oh man, we're game over. All right, well that could have worked. I was a little bit slow in the draw with some of those casting abilities, so that's not good. I'm going to get a win with a necromancer. Like, yes, I could switch over to another character, but I really will just want the necromancer. I won already with this guy, right? I already won with this guy, so it makes sense to try to win again. I feel like I can. And I didn't use spells or anything back then. All right, I'm back, everyone. So I think I figured it out. So yeah, I didn't have synergy or anything like that before, and I know what I did. I used extra skeletons. If you look at this, you'll see why. He just summons 3 skeletons at once, and they just dominate the playing board pretty much. Extra skeletons is the way to go, and we just need to, you know, upgrade the skeletons as we go with health and things like that. So let's go ahead and get some extra skeletons here. This is the 140, so this is really a true test of it. I probably want to get some more health for our hero. Let's see if he can get more health here too. That'd be good. Right, so I'm gonna actually use a lot of my money. I'm not gonna have any compound on the you know, any interest in this. So let's go ahead and go. So he can summon 3 to 4 skeletons at a time, and it does take some of his health, but it makes quite an army before he dies. And look, we're just wiping the field with these dudes. Having extras of these is really, really helpful. Let's go ahead and get some summon speed. Right, let's keep going. I'm gonna get some of that interest back, just a little bit. But really, I need to just make sure I'm at max efficiency when it comes to having tons of skeletons. Summon cooldown, we'll take that. Some more health wouldn't be a bad idea either at this rate, as long as we do that before level 19. Okay, so we're gonna summon as many skeletons as possible. Summon cooldown, we're gonna get that. Let me go ahead and buy one of these. Just as I do want to get more health for him, and I do want to get more skeletons on the playing board here. Extra skeletons, there we go. So what are we at now? So we're at 240% chance that he can summon an extra skeleton. So that would make, what, like 3 skeletons. Okay, so let's go. He's very likely to summon extra skeletons, which is great, and that's what really turns the tides, I feel like. Which I've been avoiding just because I thought it would have more cost for his health, but it doesn't. It doesn't seem to. All right, so let's get them some life still. There's a lot of skeletons on the board here, so we're going to make sure they're, taken care of. Some more damage would be good too. Let's go. We're just going to start making our skeletons a lot stronger because we have a lot of them. So if they are, just dominating, that'd be great. Okay, can you guys go take care of those units back there? Yeah, they did it. They did it. They're doing an amazing job. Okay, so let's get the hero some more health here. And 426, we have 80 archers. I'm going to do an upgrade here. Extra skeletons again. Let's go. I'm going to try to max that out if possible, But, of course, I want to get them some more health, some armor, stuff like that, too, as I do it. Because look at this. They're getting wiped out so fast from not having armor. So the strategy kind of works. We're on level 13. I feel like if I boost their armor and their health a bunch, then it could be more beneficial. Maybe I'll even get the demon synergy so it works, in unison. All right, let's find out. Okay, so here we are in level 8. Extra skeletons is what I've been kind of maxing out on as much as I can. All right, and we do have the demon synergy. Also, if you have 3 or more different demon units, your demon units and hero can spawn skeletons on death. So that's great news. If I have a bunch of demons, then they're just going to spawn a bunch of, units as well. So if I have a demon army and I have the 6, then they're going to be elite skeletons, right? So that'd be pretty nice to have with the army. All right, so for now, let's go ahead and I'm going to reroll this, and let's do some health for our main character here. We're at 318. We're on tier 9. So I can hold out for tier 3 if I do want to do the skeleton bonus. I'm going to go and get another skeleton here, so I don't have Demon Breaker, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a lot already. I wouldn't mind having a giant, a bunch of the more elite skeletons with that perk. So what's each one of them have? So attacks deal 50% cleave damage to nearby units. Okay. Gain 80% more damage from melee damage upgrades. Okay, so that's pretty good. 80% more. On death, deals 30 damage to the killer, melee only. So this guy right here might be really good. Has 20% chance to critical strike for double damage. I kind of like this unit. The Demon Slashers. Having a bunch of them and a bunch of the damage upgrades from melee units could be a good thing to do. I'll have to see what the more elite ones have later on. So let's go ahead and get in there. Maybe a bunch of demon slashers along with my skeleton could be a really good perk. I mean, they could just wipe the playing floor, really. Okay, so melee damage, we can just go ahead and start with that now then. I mean, I kind of want more of you. But for now, we're just going to keep with what we have. So 105. We're at 10. We usually start struggling around 13, right? 13 and 19's another point where it's a struggle. Okay, we still have enough units now to... Oh, no, we don't. Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay. One of these is going to be a winning run, and it's going to, like, it's gonna be way easier once I figure it out. All right, I'm back. So we have our full demon synergy, which gives us that elite skeleton, which is basically what he summons, right? Elite skeletons. So we'll get elite skeletons upon dying, which is great. But I really focused in on just getting my synergy going. What I could do is I could eliminate some of these other things because I'm not really worried about their synergy as much. I just want to do the demon synergy, right? I mean, their synergies are great too, don't get me wrong, but what I need to do now is focus in on my skeletons and my units. So my favorite unit I have 20 of right here is gain 80% more damage from melee upgrades. So their damage can get pretty strong. I like those units a lot. This guy could do 6% of destroyer's current health. So if we bump a lot of health up, then he can have a benefit from that, which could be pretty good too. So maybe having a lot of like just melee upgrades for damage and health could potentially, turn the tides of things. All right, so let's see, extra skeletons. We're gonna keep doing extra skeletons, and let's see here, maybe another tier 5. I know we're diving into our money too much here, but another tier 5 could be good. We need to get some health upgrades for them. Maybe just get a bunch of health upgrades. They could be good with that. Those destroyers, though, they're powerful units, really. Slashers. Demon slashers gain an additional 30 damage from melee upgrades. Yes. Yes, and we need to upgrade our units. And let's see, demon commanders. That's a critical. Let's do some damage because that's really going to help out those slashers. Honestly, slashers are just kind of my favorite. They're cheap, too. They're super cheap. You can get so many of them. And they just are powerful. Little powerhouses. All right, so let's get some more slashers. And then I think between breakers and slashers, that's going to be like my main units. And then they, of course, can become these guys. It might be essential. Like, it might be a great idea if I spawn some elite skeletons when they die, just to get really cheap imps. And then they'll become skeletons, right? So, like, super cheap units, and then I want them to die, so that way they can become the elites. That's a good idea, actually. All right, let's get some destroyer. So we have spikes. Destroyers return 2% of their health as damage when attacked. Our destroyers have a 4% chance of stun while attacking. I'll do the spikes. Okay, and let's get into here. They have their little elite guys too, but, they don't really have a chance against my army here. We have a lot of skeletons on the playing board now. So, honestly, I feel like just the tier 1 and tier 2 imps is a great idea. We'll get some more spikes for you. Let's get some more. I don't really care about the breakers. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of imps too. Oh, they're cheap. They're cheap. They're less than 20 each. But I feel like, for another like 2 pennies or whatever, this guy makes more sense for the most part. And he benefits from my damage upgrades anyway. Melee attack speed. I should have did the damage. Just go. They're probably more essential than even the summons, honestly, because they just become the skeletons anyway, right? Okay, so range. I've been thinking about this all backwards. I think I need to melee health. Yeah, that's fine. We could do some health. Start upgrading our demon slasher. Let's upgrade them more. Can I do another one? I mean, we could do another destroyer, I guess. Spikes. Okay, let's... Oh, there's so many units in this one. This is 16. This is my struggle. I might have to dive a little bit into my money here. Okay, so this is going to be a pretty big attack. Let's see. So, we're going to have some nice buddies here. So, we're going to go ahead and get some more tier 2, some demon slashers. I thought about it a little bit, and I do want more demon slashers here. Let's see, so we have 44. We need more than that. Come on, 44. Maybe some attack upgrades for them as well. Oh, here we go. Slasher, let's fully upgrade you. So now you have 170% more from melee. So they're doing 35 damage each, but there's 44 of them. How much are you doing? 36. So my skeletons are doing pretty good too. I did have a curiosity though. If we have this that summons the elite skeletons, right? 88, 36. 88, 36. I wonder if any of the hero's elite skeleton upgrades apply for my synergies too, if that makes sense. So let's say, for instance, all right, let's look at the stats. So 88, 36, 129, 88, 36, 129. Let's do a +2 here. So there's 7. And you also get 7. Okay, so it does work. So I can make everybody insanely powerful skeletons, because they're all going to die and become skeletons anyway. So it's like a second shot at surviving. All right, let's go. I could just start, once I get this entire playing field full of these dudes, I could just become insanely strong skeletons. And then, you know, they don't have a chance. If they wipe out my dudes, they get an even stronger attack back at them. So melee life still. Yeah, let's do some life still here. This is really cool. This is a good strategy, actually, I think. All right, so we want to get more units, probably. We want to get a lot of units. But let's go ahead and upgrade our hero. We don't need extra skeletons anymore. What we need is just stronger skeletons. Oh, boy. Okay, so we're going to have these guys up in here. That's fine. Let's go. I want to get more. I want to get back to 500. And then, like, anything beyond that would be nice. Once you get there, it's pretty easy to maintain it, right? So we just have to get to that point. We're on level 18. Deal more damage to the killer, attack speed. We're going to do skeleton speed. Let's do some skeleton speed. I mean, they're all going to become skeletons eventually, right? So we're going to make our skeletons powerful. I think that's the key thing. Just have a lot of units and then focus in on the power of the skeletons. Now we have synergy. Look, we're just like, it's crazy how many skeletons we're going to have. Extra skeletons, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's do more skeleton speed. We don't need no health for these guys because we want to become skeletons, right? So let's do some more tier 2 units. Let's get some demon slashers in here. And we're going to upgrade our hero. Skeleton armor, good. Move speed, sure. We don't really care about your health so much. More about them, the army themselves. And skeleton damage. Let's get some of that in there too. Let's go. Let's see if we can clear these guys out pretty quickly. It's like 2 armies. This is awesome. This is great. Skeleton armor, yes. All right, so we're gonna upgrade our skeletons here. Let's see, additional skeleton summon range. All skeletons have more armor. Skeleton speed. How's our skeletons doing? 88, 41.4. Let's get our destroyer maxed out. Upgrade units. So we want to. I'll do some melee life still there. I was kind of figuring myself out now. So we can do more skeleton health. That's a good one to have too. Skeleton, some cooldown, some. None of these. More skeleton health. Let's get the health up. And let's do this. Okay, so we have. If all of our units die, we're going to have a lot of skeletons on the playing field. And I think there's an achievement for having like 50 skeletons or something like that. So actually, I might start working on Ephro's ability to duplicate as well. The skeleton armor. Let's go ahead and upgrade. We need extra skeletons. We're going to work on that a bit. Now that we're a little more powerful. Extra skeletons. We'll get that as high as we possibly can because we want 50 skeletons on this screen. I mean, essentially, I just need them to die to become skeletons, right? So summon cooldown, move speed. Let's get some move speed. And let's get a few more units in here too. So, demon slashers. And one more thing. Oh, I can't re-roll. If I re-roll, I go below 500. So we're going to do Elven Defenders then. Let's do this. So beautiful. It's so beautiful. And look at this little guy down here. He's like, I'm the only mage. I'm the only mage down here. Faster cooldown. Non-hero units get plus 12 range. I don't really need that. Demon Imp. Skeleton move speed. Sure. We'll make those skeletons insanely fast. Just pour it in there. Alright, and we're gonna just fill the playing field with more skeleton slashers. These guys are insane. 60 of them. 64. I mean, they have so much perk too because they have all the damage benefits. So it's just really, really powerhouses right now. Let's go in. They have all those damage benefits. So they do like a big chunk of damage and then they become skeletons and do another big chunk of damage. Wow, there's a... got a lot. I got too many skeletons on the board right now, so that's... could be good, could be bad. Right, so... let's do some life still. I was thinking if I want to get him some more health or anything like that, but I think I'm good. So we have a big enemy coming up. Maybe some more health for our skeleton units. They're at 128 health. Pretty good. Summon faster and movement speed. Let's do more damage for them. I mean, they are kind of... they're not hitting hard enough. More damage. And just pump a lot of health and a lot of damage, and I think they should be okay. More armor. And let's do another tier 2 demon slashers. Just get in there. Oh boy, this is crazy. We're taking out the Grim Reaper with skeletons, but can we do it? Yes, we did it. Okay, so non-hero units get more range, more critical. We'll get some health to our necromancer. He's dying pretty fast. Okay, I still don't have enough units on my screen. I need it to be insane. 84. I need like 100 of those dudes. Alright, can't really get any more without consequences. Let's go and upgrade units one time. Imp, let's do melee damage. Thank you. Let's go. Melee damage with that huge benefit that they get. They can almost like one-shot some of these dudes. And even if they don't, at least they have a backup plan. Okay, extra skeletons, please. Oh, we can also do health. I'll do some health. Okay, upgrade our hero a little bit. Damage, upgrade, and extra skeletons. I do want to get like him to shoot out 5 or 6 skeletons at once. That would be pretty sweet, honestly. Some more health for these dudes. Extra skeletons. One more upgrade. We can do... let's do your cooldown. All right, let's go. Let's see how you guys perform against dragons and range units. I kind of need spells, actually, but that's okay, though. Hopefully they start taking out those dudes in a minute. Yeah, there we go. Okay, some skeletons are taking out some of the range guys. Yeah, and we still had some backup plans either way. More melee damage. Kind of want to get this to 100 slashers. 92. 96. One more. That's 100 slashers. Extra skeletons. I mean, some more health would not be a terrible idea. Some more range would also be pretty good. But some cooldown. Let's do some cooldown. Get him to produce skeletons a little bit faster on my screen. There are so many units. It's awesome. Wipe them out. We'll raise you all from the dead. More speed. Why not? Alright, so we got some armor here, some damage, or faster summon. Do some more armor. Get them some pretty nice damage negation, if that's what you want to call it. More armor. Okay. Oh, I went under the limp. Okay. I might as well embrace it if I already went under. One more upgrade. Here we go. So you have a 260% chance. So just like before, how much percent skeletons damage are increased? This includes skeletons from demon synergy. Oh, okay. Well, it tells me clearly right there. So we have 16 armor increase, 90% health increase. We could pretty much get that to 100% really soon. Let's go. The health increases are really good. They're gonna help out. A lot of bros on the screen right now. So the demon synergy is really the biggest perk, and then you just start leveling up the skeletons. Okay, so we got health, summon range. Let's do some summon range. More damage, some more armor. We'll do some armor, sure. Extra skeletons. And extra skeletons. All right. 300% chance now. Nice. We need to get that armor to 20. Get this to 100 and get this to 100 as well. Let's go. There's a lot of units on the screen. Hopefully we outpower them, which I think we do. We still have a lot of demons here. I can always get more demons too. They're very inexpensive for me. So we got melee damage. Take it. Take it. 16 units. Click for more enemy info. Okay. So this enemy has 6% life still. They have 1,350 health. That's pretty cool that we could see that. I don't think we could see their stats before. Maybe I didn't really pay attention if we could have. All right, so we got skeleton health. We're going to do more extra skeletons here. And let's get him some more health if he's going to be doing summons. His summon cooldown, get that a little bit lower. Yeah, so you can summon pretty quickly. And let's see, skeleton speed, all skeleton damage. Let's do some more damage, right? Let's see. So 75% damage. We need one more like damage upgrade and 320. Then we need to do the health and the armor. Let's go. Well, we're about to be in the end game, so that's great. I'm glad to be back here with a necromancer. This is a whole different build than I did previously, like when I had a victory before. Very different, but so far it's looking good. It's looking good. Got these little shamans in the back. I like this one little mage. It's so funny. All right, summon cooldown. We're gonna take that one and do some more upgrades here. You're gonna need more health. You're dying still. I do need more health from my skeletons. I did say that. So they're at 105 now. So now I just need armor and a little bit more attack for them. So here's 15% damage. That should get them 100%, right? No, almost. Now they're over 100%. So now we just need a little bit more armor to get them exactly where I want them. We'll take that. And then, do you have an armor? We do. So I get him at the 20 armor. Nice. 88 damage. Whoa. Okay. They're killing it right now. 194 health. We can basically make these guys as strong as a hero unit. They're like as strong as a base level hero unit right now, but with more armor. That's really awesome. 36 move speed too. Wow. Pretty insane, dude. Let's go. Get this Reaper. We're gonna fill this thing. All right, so he died because he got hit with a bunch of Reaper stuff. Do we have 50 skeletons on the screen yet? There's an achievement for that, right? Or maybe it's more than that. Maybe it's like 100 skeletons. We'll find out soon. I guess we still don't have enough. Let's go ahead and do... Let's do some summon cooldown. Prepare for the end game. Right. So we're gonna have to spend all of our money now, right? We have all the money, 723. Gonna do get more units. That's the first thing we're gonna do, is get some more slashers because they are great. I got breakers too, apparently. All right, so we're gonna spend everything on skeletons. as much as we can on skeletons. So we probably we could benefit from either more armor or more armor or more damage, really. Extra skeletons too could be handy. See, extra skeletons, get that to like 20, that'd be nice. Okay, so that's at 20. Let's see, we can do armor. There's damage as well, I saw it. Let's get Ephro some health, because he's gonna be summoning a lot over here. Armor, extra skeletons, faster summon. A little bit more armor. Some damage for you guys. If I can get the damage, if I can get another damage increase, that'd be great. Nope. All right, I'll take that. They really don't want to give me damage, do they? All right, we're gonna take some health for Ephro and upgrade units. We got one. Not enough gold. All right, we're gonna take life still. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. See how we do. All right, we have our skeletons are so fast. Look at them. They're like dashing around like crazy. We should be able to get the end game though. We should be able to. Boop boop. We did it. All right, here we go. In game level 2. Come on, come on. We gotta get Necro win here. I'm hoping the strategy works because we're finally here. We're at the finale. Got so many skeletons on the screen. It's great. Fill this thing up. There's a lot of skeletons. All right, in-game level 3. We ready for this? Let's do it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Whoa, our necromancer is dead. Can the skeletons survive? They're pushing through. You're about to beat that Reaper. Get out of my face, Reaper. We don't want you here. I mean, we are in the forest, so this might be a different scenario with this build on different levels. But look at that. They just took out the playing field. Ultimate victory. You have survived all the waves to achieve ultimate victory on normal difficulty. Sweet. We're going to have to go endless, I think. You guys wanted to see endless with a necromancer build? Let's do it. We're going endless. Let's see how long this character can survive. I'm losing health like crazy with the summons, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to just try to get through this as long as we can on endless. In-game level 4. How far have you guys survived on in-game? Like, what's your max in-game survival stats? We'll find out how long this Necro build can survive. It was all skeletons, though. It looks like it's just going to keep on repeat, right? So I don't get to play skills anymore. They're just going to keep going until I can't go anymore. They're going to keep escalating the difficulty, elevating it until they finally wipe us out. Yes, we got several of the Reapers on the screen now. As long as my skeletons focus in on the little guys too. Survive that one. Keep going. Level 6, level 6. I like that it just kind of, plays out in the finale here. I think you can also disable the having to click next on that screen there. You can disable it, I believe, in settings. So just keep playing and playing without you having to do anything if you wanted to. But I think we're about to lose this now because we can't upgrade anymore and they are outperforming our skeletons. So in-game level 6 might be, yeah, this looks like the end of it. In-game level 6, those last few skeletons survived pretty well though. So what do you guys think about this build? Just kind of going with that synergy as the main focus. Leave a comment, let me know. All right, everybody, make sure you like and subscribe. That's all the time I'm going to have for this video here. I'm glad we finally got a victory. I mean, there was 2 videos before this that, I tried with the necromancer, and I just couldn't get the build correct. But this one seems to be more effective than trying the RNG that I originally had that worked out. All right, everybody, see you next time. Bye-bye.